News Hour Special Edition.
Good evening, hello and welcome. You are watching the special edition of the News Hour. My name is Pranesh Kumar Roy. Let's get started. An Enforcement Directorate probe into money laundering has sparked off a massive political controversy. On eve of the monsoon session of Parliament, the BJP has launched a scathing attack at the left Latvian cabal by saying this is proof of the money which is pumped in by foreign forces to create unrest in India. The lobby has denied the charge and has said this is utter frustration and vendetta of the centre playing out.
We have seen in this most important news article today as to how money trail in fact was there from foreign nations, as to how dubious characters were involved, and the only agenda of these so-called portals, and in this particular one, the portal called NewsClick, the only agenda is propaganda of a foreign nation and demeaning India's name.
Now you heard the charge from the BJP. Let's quickly put this in context. What is the Enforcement Directorate's case? It is alleged that a foreign national based in China and associated with the propaganda arm of the Chinese Communist Party infused funds in a news portal. ED sources say that this highlights the manner in which foreign influence is exerted through news portals to peddle a certain kind of narrative. Let me open this up quickly. Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP, Shehzad Poonawalla, Times Now contributor, Sebastian Paul, former member of parliament of the CPM, and Sumansi Raman, a political analyst. Good evening to all of you. Dr. Raman, let me begin by asking you, sir, on the face of the money laundering probe that the ED is conducting, and you've heard Dr. Sambit Patra make that charge, what do you make of this case?
Look, Pranesh, I think first of all, we have to allow the investigating agencies to complete the investigation before we jump to any conclusion. Now, we have seen over the last several years, many such charges are being made against various people, but hardly anything has resulted so far in a conviction in a court of law. Now, the point is, even here, this whole, first it says that these two people were business associates earlier, Mr. Purkayastha and Mr. Singham, and they were having a company long back earlier, and then because of that, Mr. Singham then invested in this or transferred money to NewsClick. The important thing is that is one part of the investigation. The other part is calling this an international toolkit to destabilize the country and so on, and saying that this man is closely connected to the Chinese Communist Party. And I mean, this is, I don't know. I mean, you need to have strong evidence to say all these things. Right now, it seems to be an attempt to divert attention from a bigger story that, we have been told is likely to break today.
Sanju Verma, would you like to respond to that? Because the BJP has called it an international toolkit to malign Prime Minister Modi's image.
Pranesh, I think a couple of months back, we all saw how the Congress toolkit, which had the support of the likes of a so-called innocent climate activist called Greta Thunberg, had a lot of devious content with the sole purpose of maligning Prime Minister Modi and, of course, compromising India's rising global stature. Now, coming specifically to this case, I think those who say that BJP wants to divert issues and is hence raking up, issues like this, I think they have completely lost the plot, because this is not an isolated case. I will come to this, but I will just take 30 seconds to tell you that the one big case which immediately comes to my mind is in 2018-19 of a gentleman called Christopher Wiley, who was the whistleblower in the Cambridge Analytica case. And he clearly said, in as many words, out in the public domain, fully documented, that Congress had hired the service of Cambridge Analytica to not only counter the BJP as it is unable to do so electorally, having been completely vanquished in one election after the other under the aegis of Rahul Gandhi, but the fact that Cambridge Analytica was also paid to put India in a not so flattering light. And I also remember 2015, Salman Khurshid, a senior Congress leader who went to Germany, and he said we have to think like BJP to defeat BJP. And after that, he started ranting about everything that was wrong with India and portraying India in a light which you and me as honest tax-paying citizens would cringe at. So I think the current, probe which the ED is conducting, Praveer Purkayastha, who is the founder and editor-in-chief of NewsClick, he says, oh my God, the ED is uncomfortable with the fact that a single share of my company is valued at 11,000 rupees. Excuse me, we have no problems with how startup companies are valued, how they are listed. But we have a problem when there is prima facie enough evidence that there is a link between the Chinese Communist Party's propaganda wing, Praveer Purkayastha of NewsClick.
Right. So you believe these are serious charges and must be probed, and for the opposition to say that this is driven by vendetta is not right. Okay, I want to bring in Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad, through the day we've had discussions on this and I want you to underline for the benefit of our viewers the kind of stories that the BJP is saying that were peddled by the foreign lobby and legitimized by opposition leaders. That's their charge. That while you had money flowing in from abroad to push a certain narrative, the opposition leaders here were perhaps handing gloves and were legitimizing it.
For a second, let's forget the BJP, let's forget Prime Minister Modi, and let's forget NewsClick. Here are certain articles I want to read out to you. Pranesh, just the heading. Beijing is buying up media outlets and training scores of foreign journalists to tell the China story well as part of a worldwide propaganda campaign of astonishing scope and ambition. This has been printed by The Guardian. Next one. China's media interference is going global, report said, published by the Time magazine. Third one. China is buying good press across the world. One paid journalist at a time, including in India. Print. Reported by the Print. Now, what I'm saying is that the fact that China, much like Russia, was accused of interfering and meddling with American politics and democracy, is doing this on a global scale. It has a full-fledged machinery that is pumping in money and is pushing its narrative and is peddling an anti-India narrative across the globe, and particularly in India against the dispensation that it feels is challenging its agenda on the border on other fronts. And this is a reality. Now, I hope nobody is being a spokesperson of the Chinese media, and I hope no panelists here have got direct funding like NewsClick is alleged to have got from the CPC. So there's no reason to defend China and what its tactics are across the globe. But the limited point that I want to make is that if the allegations are so serious that the ED has made, 30 crores coming in a period of 3 years, now, a lot of this money has gone to people like Gautam Navlakha. What he was up to, we all know. Also, apart from that, an electrician being paid 1.5 crores. The share price is not adding up, being in the range of 11,000 rupees. These are serious allegations, and the gentleman who's funding this money has links with the Chinese Communist Party's propaganda machinery. My limited point is that why aren't we outraged that this certain attempt is being made to infiltrate and dictate the politics of India? And forget, they'll say proof. The proof was there when Manishankar Ayyar went to Pakistan and told Pakistan on candid camera ki madad kar do, Modi ko hatana hai. Proof is there.
To sum up your argument, Shehzad, you are essentially drawing the Russia-US equivalence here. Mr. Sebastian Paul, you've heard all sides. What do you make of it, sir? Are these charges trivial? Should they not be probed? Or should a clean sheet be given at the outset?
I am against the inflow of foreign money to Indian media and foreign funding to Indian media. But who permitted that? Now everybody is free to invite direct foreign investment to Indian media. Money is flowing like anything to India. Various media outlets are receiving it. All the portals, online portals are receiving money. Now, if it is against the law, if it is unlawful activity, then let the ED probe it. I have no complaint with it. But it should not be a matter of personal vendetta. Now the usual cliche of BJP spokesperson is that whenever they want
to that point.
Yes.
Don't make it a case of personal vendetta. Don't go after individuals and organizations because you don't like what they are doing. Sanju Verma, respond to that.
I just want to say that I think the gentleman who just spoke now before me, perhaps he's not aware of the nuances and the nitty-gritties of the case. The ED and the Delhi police have clearly established a link between Worldwide Holidays LLC, Prabir Purkayasta's company NewsClick, and a lot of money being funneled from the Chinese Communist Party's propaganda arm to Worldwide Holidays and then it finding its way to NewsClick. So there is a whole roundabout circuitous route that was adopted, but nonetheless, the Enforcement Directorate got a whiff and I think has done a brilliant job in nailing, the fact that we had foreign funding coming in to basically peddle pro-Beijing drivel and anti-BJP, anti-Modi, which is still fine. But when it comes to anti-India, I think that is something which is not acceptable and that is something which the Lutyens cabal, the Hathras lobby as I like to call them, and the Khan Market gang, I think these are people who need to take cognizance. Are you telling me Cambridge Analytica's Christopher Wiley was lying? Are you telling that defamatory speech against India in 2015 at Germany by Salman Khurshid?
Dr. Raman is nodding his head in disagreement. Dr. Raman.
My imagination. Are you telling the data which Shehzad just put out is a figment of his imagination? Please,
right.
please
let
know
Dr. Sumansi Raman come in. Sanju Verma.
Said the information from 87 Facebook accounts were used in an unauthorized manner by the Congress to target India and target Modi and target the BJP.
No, she won't allow a response, Pranesh.
This is a repeat that is happening in 2021. Only the stakeholders have changed. Instead of Cambridge Analytica, you have NewsClick. Instead of
Sanju
other
Verma,
people
you made your point.
Cambridge
Let's get a
Analytica,
response, then we can keep this flowing.
Look, Pranesh, normally when we make a charge, it is with some data that these charges are made. Unfortunately, here everything seems to be, there are links, allegedly there are emails which have come. This kind of thing has been going on for several years in so many cases. I remember the Christian Michel case. It's all over. Augusta Westland. It leads directly to the Gandhi family. How long Christian Michel has been in India for more than a couple of years? What happened?
With due respect, sir, allow me to come in here with due respect. And don't get me wrong. You are saying there is no data. There is data. On the back of the ED probe, there are some basic questions, and let me read those questions out to you. How was a startup company's share valued at more than 11,000 rupees each? How did this news portal get foreign funding in crores within months of institution? What were the services exported for which it received about 28.5 crores? These are obviously charges that the ED is now investigating.
My question is very
Dr. Raman, so there is data that the agency is looking at.
No. Look, data of money which has come in from abroad is a separate issue altogether, which the Enforcement Directorate is freedom to investigate. My point is very simple. This Chinese Communist Party gave money to NewsClick. I mean, there has to be some evidence here. I mean, there are allegedly...
Bappa Ditya Sinha's name has been... appearing way too frequently in all the deals, and he's also under the scanner.
His name is... this is exactly the whole... You see terms like under the scanner...
Bappa Ditya Sinha of the
Okay, so you
CPM,
believe the probe and this is nothing but political blame game without any substance. Shehzad?
No, just basically words like...
Shehzad, Dr. Raman would have us believe that there is no data
allegedly...
that...
Have you heard of Bappa Ditya Sinha of the
Right.
CPM?
Madam...
I've heard you. Sanju Verma, I'm coming to you, ma'am. Calm down, please. I'm coming to you. Let Shehzad have his say. I'm coming to you. Shehzad.
So, Pranesh, look, there are some people who've gone around liberally calling some media Godi media without any data कि इनको पैसा मिला किसी से, without any data they have labeled media as Godi media. Today you have a prima facie investigation showing money transfer, and if you pick up their agenda and you see, they have never singled out China for the virus, but they have peddled the term Indian -- They have never taken on Chinese narratives on Galwan, but they have questioned Indian narrative on Galwan. They have never taken a position on many of the issues that would be uncomfortable for Beijing. In fact, they have even gone to the extent of signing MOUs, some of them, and some of them have gone directly to Pakistan and said, help us depose Mr. Modi. Now, what more proof do you want? But I am confused. Why does Sumansi Raman, such a respected panelist, want, even if this is not, if this is anti-Modi, why does he want a media house to be funded by enemy of India? I thought that today we all would be on the same page. Sanju Verma and Sumansi Raman will agree that no, China should not have place in my democracy.
No, one minute.
One last thing.
One second.
One last thing. You are in this box of times now. You abuse Modi. If Sanju Verma tells you anything, I'll stop her. But why you want somebody to take your role of abusing Modi? You want him to be paid by China and then you should abuse Modi.
No. One second. Pranesh, let me respond. First of all, this kind of appalling hypocrisy with which this issue is being addressed. Who is the enemy here? China is the enemy. Go and look at the trade numbers. Record trade numbers in the last quarter. Why are you trading so much with an enemy? If you are actually saying that China is your enemy, as this is what Shehzad Poonawalla just said, I think that, somewhere it doesn't add up. The whole thing is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous.
And money laundering, are you comparing a regular trade
No.
and a regular
Enemy. Shehzad said enemy.
Money laundering?
Is China, wait. Is China the enemy or not? China is an enemy. She won't allow me to speak. Is China an enemy?
Two countries with illegal money laundering and money being funneled
Sorry,
by China.
he used the word, it's an enemy.
Sanju Verma, Dr. Raman is saying that if you have something concrete, well, take action. Nobody is stopping you, but do not resort to a witch hunt.
Pranesh, they are using the word enemy for China.
38 crores of illegal money
They are going
laundering.
again. She will go up into something. That's a usual style.
By the enforcement directorate.
Enemy.
38
Who is
crores
the
of
enemy?
illegal money laundering.
Who is the
has
enemy?
come to the
China is the
forefront.
enemy. Why is
So
trade
don't say
at
that there is
record
no
levels?
evidence. There's enough evidence to go ahead and prosecute. And the case is coming up for hearing
Who
on
is the
29
enemy?
July.
Who is the
So
enemy?
stop getting so
Who is the enemy
overexcited,
now?
Sumansi Raman.
Why
And
are
talk
you
about Baba Vidya
conducting
Sinha of
record trade
CBN,
with an
whose
enemy?
name has figured in the ED's investigation.
Who is the enemy?
Mr. Raman,
We pretty much run out of the time on the show. I give the last word to Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad, is this all the stirs that we talked about, anti-CA, the Bhima Koregaon case, the Delhi riots and the aftermath? There is a foreign hand that wants a certain narrative pushed. Money comes in. That's the charge. The other side says, look, nothing stopping you from doing a fair probe, but don't launch a witch hunt to malign us.
Well, the limited point that I want to make is that trading with China is one aspect, but if China funnels money through various illegal means to control the politics of our country, is that not as a sovereign democracy insult for Mr. Sumansi Raman that a foreign power is insulting in our democracy and you are here sitting and giving them a pat on the back? Mr. Raman, why are you so keen on giving a clean chip to NewsClick? Why are you so keen on giving propaganda material of China clean chip?
Are you the spokesperson of NewsClick? Are you the spokesperson of NewsClick? If so, please
With the Chinese
Please come
government
clean on it.
accusing them, have we issued a statement accusing them of interfering in our media? What
Okay,
drama
in the
is
end,
this?
I want to read out what the NewsClick's chief has said. He says, and I'm reading out his statement, the outlet has no links with the Chinese regime. Singham, a US citizen, ran a software company. All our funds are received from legitimate sources, fund from US foundations as per RBI guidelines. Let ED file these charges in charge sheet before court. Hounded probably for not being pro-government, says NewsClick. We've run out of time. I thank all of you for joining us on debate number 1 on the special edition of the News Hour.
The News Hour Special Edition will be right back after this break.